Welcome back to Enlightenment through Spiritism. step to love all your fellow beings without distinction. The task will be long and difficult, but it will be fulfilled because God so desires. So if you, because you have a free will, if you want to do so, love your family, your friends, your small circle, it's okay, but your path will be more difficult and you will learn step by step until you can reach the big circle. Because this is what God desires. This is what God planned on your heart since the beginning of it. This is what happened. The law of love is the first and most important precept of the new doctrine, because one day it will destroy all selfishness under whatever form it may present itself, given that apart from personal selfishness, that is also that of the family, the clan, and nationality. So the Spirit is telling us that your love will expand, will not be just in your clan, in your family, in your small circle. Will expand to others, to the planet, to other nationalities, to other people. Jesus say, love thy neighbor as thyself. Well, that is the limit with regard to your neighbor. It is the family, the sect, or the nation. No, it is nothing less the whole of humanity and the superior spheres and planets. Reciprocated love harmonizes and directs the advanced spirits which inhabit them. Your planet, which is shortly destined to make appreciable progress, will see inhabitants practicing the sublime law, which is a reflection of divinity and virtue of the social transformation through which will soon pass. So the love will expand through all people, indifferent who they are, who they come from, which nationality they are, which background they have, who they may be. Moral betterment of the human race and happiness during terrestrial life are the results which the law of love will bring. The most rebellious and corrupt will reform themselves when they see the resulting benefits stemming from the practice of the precept. Do not unto others that which you would not wish done unto you. On the contrary, do unto others all the good that is within your power to do. So if you have the power to do to others what you expect to be done to you, that's what you have to do. That is the law of love. And it's not just an extent of one full hand. It's much bigger and more expected from you. Do not believe then in the sterility and hardening of the human heart, for even against its own will, and must give way to the true love, which is like a magnetic that is impossible to resist. So it's magnetic. The love is magnetic. Contact with the true love revives and fertilizes the seeds latent in every heart. The earth, being a globe of probation and exile, will then be purified by this sacred fire. So it is a sacred fire which the globe will be purified by it, which is love. Then you will see practiced upon its surface the acts of charity, humility, patience, devotion, abnegation, resignation, and sacrifice. All of this being offspring of true love. So do not tire of listening to the words of John of the Evangelist. As perhaps you know, when sickness and old age forced him to stop teaching, he limited himself to simply repeating these gentle words: "My children, you must love one another." So when John the Evangelist became an old age and he became very sick, he started saying, "My children, you must love one another." Beloved brethren, make good use of these lessons, because although it is difficult to put them into practice, the soul will reap great benefit from them. Believe me when I tell you to love one another and make the sublime effort that I ask of you. Then you will soon see the earth transformed into a paradise, where the souls of the just may come for repose. Fenelon, Bordeaux, 1861 is the spirit which signed this passage. So even though many of people maybe have the heart that is like a stone, we should not give up. The seed of love, it is there, is planted, since we are created by God. Like one of my lessons before, we are not God, but we are creation of God. We are creatures of God. So we cannot give up on the ones that have hardened their hearts, because love is the what make the world moves, and the world will move when we have love in our hearts. Thanks for watching. We still have one more segment to go. Thank you so much. Stay with me.